Jacques Derrida was an Algerian philosopher whose work significantly influenced the way in which we approach literature. Critics are nowadays mostly agreed that he made a big contribution to modern thought, although his writings are abstruse, perhaps deliberately so. The second half of his 1967 book, Of Grammatology, examines the notion of the supplement. What is the meaning of any X, where X stands for a statement of some kind? Well, we need an additional statement, let's call it Y, which states the meaning of X. That is one version of the supplement. Now, Y looks as if it must be exterior to X, but then how is X to be understood apart from Y? So the supplement isn't quite supplementary in the sense that it can be jettisoned. It seems to have always been necessary to X. Derrida concludes, not unreasonably, that the supplement must always have been present. Some kind of Y is always implicit in any X. The next thing is, if X requires a supplement, then surely Y does too. This leads me to his 1972 Margins of Philosophy, specifically to one essay within that collection, Differance, a combination of difference and deference, the latter the act or process of being deferred. At this point, we need to go back in time and look at two separate theories of meaning. At the end of the 19th century, the German thinker Gottlob Frege proposed that the meaning of a word was given by its sense, its dictionary definition, plus its reference, the thing it picked out in the world. Continental philosophers like Derrida, however, were much more heavily influenced by the Swiss linguist Ferdinand de Saussure, who in his posthumously published Course in General Linguistics declared, "In language, there are only differences without positive terms." For Derrida, this is decisive. The meaning of a term is given by how it differs from other elements within the total field of meaningful terms, but that meaning is always deferred, partly because its elucidation takes place in time and the chain of supplements is never ending. The idea that the truth, and yes, I know I've passed from meaning to truth, is both different and deferred means that the whole business of interpretation and argument and disagreement about exactly what is true must go on indefinitely. Think about the meaning of Jane Austen's Persuasion, or any book, or essay, or even statement you like. The truth may be out there, or it may not be. If it is, we may have to keep chasing it forever.